Good evening, everybody. It's an honor to be part of this special evening as a lifetime member of the NAACP. And a special thank you to you, Derek, to Derek Johnson, for his outstanding leadership in this storied organization. For more than 100 years, the NAACP has advanced the essential notion that everyone is created equal and deserves to be treated equally. And as it has for more than 50 years, the NAACP awards help us see exactly that. Black culture is American culture. Black history is American history. And black stories are essential to the ongoing story of America.
Thank you, Mr. President. The NAACP IMAGE Awards are about Black excellence in motion pictures and television, music and literature. And over the past year, we've seen so many actors and artists excel not just in their craft, but in their contributions to our communities during this devastating pandemic. And the NAACP has led the way, all the way, fighting for justice, ensuring the well-being of Black communities, providing grants to Black entrepreneurs, and advocating for Black students. Welcome to the 52nd NAACP IMAGE Awards.
Live from Los Angeles, California, it's the 52nd NAACP IMAGE Awards. He's from ABC's hit series Blackish, and now a 7-time NAACP IMAGE Award-winning actor. Please welcome tonight's host, Anthony Anderson.
Welcome to the 2021 IMAGE Awards. I'm your host, Anthony Anderson. That's right, back again for the 5011th time, because the AA in NAACP stands for Anthony Anderson. I love hosting this show, and not just because the check usually clears, but really because I love being Black and I love Black people, and the check usually clears. Black people, we are amazing, limitless, and remarkable. We made the ironing board, the Super Soaker, and Beyonce. 3 things the world can't live without. You have to love us. And what a year it's been. We've dealt with the global pandemic, a shortage of toilet paper, a close personal relationship with the Postmates guy, and watched a boatload of TV. IG became an entertainment source as D-Nice virtually turned our living room into the kickback with Club Quarantine. Timberland and Swizz Beatz gave us verses, and not to be outdone, the ladies gave us the Busset Challenge. I love the Busset Challenge. And I love Michael Jordan. But man, who knew MJ's middle name was Petty? Mike was cussing out teammates, flew to Vegas to pull Robin out of bed with his girl, punched Steve Kerr in the face. Who punches Steve Kerr in the face? And I'm sorry to all the other HBCUs, which I'm sure are fine institutions, but for the next 4 years and hopefully 8, a Howard grad is the most powerful woman in the world. Vice President Kamala Harris, the game changer. Us Howardites are going to be HU-knowing y'all to death. And I love her and Joe Biden's dynamic. Joe, the wise old grandpa, and Kamala, the hip auntie. That's a team that can truly make America great again. For the first 10 years of her career, she was the only Black woman at the American Ballet Theater. But that didn't stop her from becoming their first African-American female principal dancer and the recipient of this year's Spingarn Medal, the NAACP's highest honor. Here is Misty Copeland.
Arthur Mitchell, the first African-American principal dancer in a major ballet company, was inspired to create this company, DTH, known around the world as the first major ballet company to prioritize Black dancers. And now it's time to recognize some of America's greatest artists from a different medium.
Outstanding Actor, Drama Series.
And the NAACP IMAGE Award goes to Reggae John Page, Bridgerton.
Nah!
It is the highest honor, It is the highest honor to represent us in the fullness of our humanity, of our beauty, of our joy, of our glamour, of our splendor, of our royalty, of our romance, of our love. It is the highest honor to represent that and to represent the people I do represent. And I will do my absolute best to be worthy of that. I think I fit that into the counter. Thank you.
As in tradition on this show, we save the biggest and most prestigious award until the end of the night, when we announce the NAACP Entertainer of the Year presented by Ford. There are 5 nominees tonight, and throughout the show, we will shine the spotlight on each one. First up, the king of Club Quarantine, my man, D-Nice.
NAACP Entertainer of the Year Award, presented by Ford.
Here are Andra Day and Cynthia Erivo.
I'm here with my friend, Cynthia Erivo, who is genius in her portrayal of the legendary Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin.
And I'm here with the talented and beautiful Andra Day, who brought the story of the great Billie Holiday to the big screen. And we are here together in Capitol Studios, where the giants of music created their masterpieces. In every field of entertainment, Black artists have broken new ground, made history, and given us truly memorable performances.
Artists like these 5 amazing actresses who are at the top of their profession.
Outstanding Actress Drama Series.
And the NAACP Image Award goes to
Viola Davis, How to Get Away with Murder.
Okay. Oh my God. Thank you, Pete Nowak, Shonda Rhimes, the beautiful cast of How to Get Away with Murder. It was the joy and journey of my life to go on this ride with you. I can't mention all your names, but you know I love you, love you, love you.
But Bad Boys 3, now that was worth waiting 17 years for. It's one of our 5 nominees for Outstanding Motion Picture, and it reunites the dynamic duo of Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
One last time. One last time.
Here are KJ Smith and Novi Brown.
We're here at the California African-American Museum in Los Angeles. For 40 years, this museum has been a place to learn about the art and rich cultural heritage of our people, with a special emphasis on African Americans in California and the West.
It is a repository of truth, one that is truly inspirational.
Please welcome NAACP President and CEO, Derek Johnson.
Good evening. Tonight, the President's Awards go to someone who has earned our greatest respect and highest honor, not for his dominance in the NBA, but for his dedication to social justice. LeBron James, the chosen one, a name befitting an individual so keenly aware of the platform he has built with his athletic skills. And yet, like all Black athletes, he is all too familiar with the risks involved with raising his voice against systemic racism. So this evening, we applaud LeBron's success and thank him for choosing to be more than an athlete.
Knowing what it's like to be just a kid from Akron, LeBron James has made it his life's mission to give kids and families the resources and inspiration they need for a better future. He's providing 4-year scholarships to thousands of underserved students. His public I Promise school is giving real opportunity and hope to young people at risk. During times of crisis, he has galvanized communities and created change.
I am honored to present the NAACP President's Award to LeBron James.
Thank you to the NAACP Image Awards. You guys are unbelievable. It's such a great honor. And to be recognized by such a great organization that continues to celebrate, Black excellence. This award is obviously much more than myself. I'm here receiving it, but this dives into everything that I'm a part of. Thank you, love you guys, and I will be back on my feet soon. So congratulations to everyone here.
Coming up next, he's a nominee for Outstanding Actor in a Comedy Series. Time to head to the Big Apple, New York City, and holler at my guy, Tracy Morgan.
This is the Apollo Theater, where magic happens. You could walk onto the stage, a complete unknown, and leave either famous or infamous. Famous if you kill, infamous if you get killed. I know. I bombed on this stage so bad, my family pretended they didn't even know me. I could go on, but I'm not getting paid. So here are the nominees for Outstanding Actress in a Comedy Series.
Outstanding Actress, Comedy Series.
And the NAACP Image Award goes to Issa Rae, Insecure. See?
You once famously said that you're rooting for all black people, and it's clear that we're all rooting for you. How does it feel to have you and your work recognized with so much love?
You know what? It means the world to me. It's the only validation that matters is Black people's validation. So I really appreciate NAACP for, like I said, for honoring us. It means so much.
Year after year, Spike Lee has created masterpieces of cinema that entertain and bring to the forefront stories that need to be told. Here is The Five Bloods.
We give this goal to our people.
He's a Grammy winner, a Tony winner, a Kennedy Center Honor winner, and an NAACP Image Award nominee. Here is Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I'm standing here inside the Audubon Theater, a magnificent building in Washington Heights where legends performed and history was made. The Heights itself is a neighborhood I know well. I grew up 3 miles from here. And today it has a new role, one that is so fitting for what our nation needs at this moment in history. It is home of the Malcolm X and Dr. Betty Shabazz Memorial and Educational Center, dedicated to advancing human rights and social justice. And now, here are the 5 amazing nominees for our next award.
Outstanding Actress, Motion Picture.
The NAACP Image Award goes to Viola Davis, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Thank you so much. Thank you, August Wilson. Thank you for honoring us with your century cycle of plays. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for leaving this legacy. To the beautiful Chadwick Boseman, I love you, Chad. Mwah.
A Christmas story that is guaranteed to become an annual holiday favorite. With 10 NAACP Image Award nominations, here is Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey.
No matter who you are, no matter what you do, the magic lives inside of you.
It is one of the great honors of my life to introduce our next presenter. Here is our forever First Lady, Michelle Obama.
I'm thrilled to join you to celebrate a woman who inspires us all, who lifts up our communities, and who has shown time and again that she can never be underestimated. I'm speaking, of course, about my friend Stacey Abrams. It's how you register an amazing 800,000 new voters. It's how you send a black pastor to represent the state of Georgia in the U.S. Senate. And it's how you deliver a general election to the only candidate with the strength to say that Black lives matter. Thankfully, she's just getting started, and I know she'll make an even bigger difference in the years ahead.
At the age of 19, Stacey Abrams mobilized students for the 30th anniversary of the March on Washington.
I come to you as a young Black woman to ask you to use us, use the young people of the United States of America to pave a road that will last forever.
She made history when she was nominated for governor in 2018.
It is my mission to serve you.
But lost in a contested election marked with accusations of voter suppression.
The foundation of our moral leadership around the globe is free and fair elections, where voters pick their leaders, not where politicians pick their voters.
A nominee for the Nobel Peace Prize and the recipient of this year's NAACP Social Justice Impact Award.
I give thanks to those who came before, who used their hands and, too often, their lives to create the future we deserve. the giants and the foot soldiers who never let their circumstances stop them from fighting to ensure that this nation lived up to its ideals. I stand beside the organizers and activists who refuse to allow the stubborn realities of systemic injustice to stop them from protesting in the streets, at the ballot boxes, and in the halls of power.
NAACP Entertainer of the Year Award, presented by Ford. Trevor Noah.
You know the real problem with Dr. Seuss? Is that all of his made-up words sound like they could be racial slurs. I mean, a zelf on a shelf? The nubbards in the cupboards? I don't know what that means, but if a white person calls me a nubbard, we're throwing down.
A film that is memorable for so many reasons. It's based on a play by August Wilson. It was produced by Denzel Washington and directed by George C. Wolfe. And two of the best reasons to see it? It stars the great Viola Davis, and in his final performance, Chadwick Boseman. Here is Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
I know how to play real music. You go over there playing music. I know what I'm doing. Every colored man in the world got to do his part. I'm gonna tell the white man just what he can do.
We'll be ready to go in 15 minutes.
We'll be ready to go when Madam says we're ready to go, and that's the way it go around here.
This woman has so many awards, her trophy case has to be wobbly like the legs of a newborn baby deer. Here is Regina King.
And these iconic towers behind me are the Watts Towers, created by Simon Rodia, an immigrant construction worker and tile mason. It's a collection of interconnected towers, architectural structures, and mosaics so iconic that they have been designated a National Historic Landmark, a symbol of how we all can rise up. They are truly a brilliant artistic creation, just like the performances of these 5 outstanding film actors.
Outstanding Actor, Motion Picture.
And the NAACP Image Award goes to Chadwick Boseman, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
As always, he would give all honor and glory to the Most High God. He would thank his mom and dad, and he would give honor to the ancestors as we now honor him. Thank you, NAACP Image Awards, for always giving him his flowers. He was an uncommon artist and an even more uncommon person, but the manner in which we lost him is not uncommon at all, not in our communities. Black people in this country are 20% more likely to be diagnosed with colon cancer and 40% more likely to die from it. The age for routine screening has recently been lowered to 45. So if you are 45 years of age or older, please get screened. Please. You are so needed and you are so loved. Please take your health into your own hands. Thank you.
And now please welcome the chairman of the board of directors of the NAACP, my good friend, Leon W. Russell.
The original historic Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta. Among the pastors at this church were Daddy King, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and Senator Reverend Dr. Raphael Warnock, and home to one of its most famous parishioners, Representative John Lewis. This year's NAACP Chairman's Award goes to a man who, like those pastors, is a true agent of change, a real liberation preacher.
In the final speech of his life, Dr. King spoke of James Lawson as one of the noble men who had influenced all of us in the struggle for freedom.
He's been to jail for struggling. He's been kicked out of Vanderbilt University for this struggling, but he's still going on fighting for the rights of his people.
His are the shoulders we stand on today, tomorrow, and forevermore, until justice has truly been served.
Your history is exemplary. May you in the 21st century continue to be the pioneer for the justice and truth and liberty of all humankind. Thank you.
I learned so much from this movie. Mainly, never let Brother Malcolm plan the after party. Here is One Night in Miami.
Everything's not so black and white like you make it out.
You brothers could move mountains without lifting a finger.
And now please welcome Simi, Morris the Barber, Reverend Brown, and Baba, all of whom we know better as NAACP Image Award winner Arsenio Hall.
How do we honor the kings who walk among us? How do we pay tribute to the greatest of all times? Tonight, we do so with the NAACP Image Award Hall of Fame honor. Tonight, someone we know and love will join the giants of our Hall of Fame family, Eddie Murphy.
You don't own me. This is gonna be fun.
I'm always working, baby.
I want the knife. Please.
She got a mustache.
Thank you so much, Arsenio, for such kind words. You really are a swell friend. I want to thank the NAACP for putting me in your Hall of Fame. That's with all these other illustrious recipients that got this award before me. I'm an unbelievable company. I've been making movies for 40 years now. And 40 years, I know, 40 years.
NAACP Entertainer of the Year Award, presented by Ford. Tyler Perry.
I'd like you to understand something. My office has looked at your case up and down, and we think a plea is a good idea. That way you can be near your son. I know that's important to you, yes?
Here is my friend, Samuel L. Jackson.
Morehouse College in Atlanta. One of the great, if not the greatest, historically black college and universities. In fact, I have a little history here myself. I enrolled in Morehouse in the 60s, got expelled in 1969 for leading a legendary protest, and readmitted a couple years later and got my degree in drama in 1972. Gotta say, it's kind of worked out since. And now, let's shine a light on and pay tribute to the very best movies of the past year.
Outstanding Motion Picture. Bad Boys for Life. The Five Bloods. Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. One Night in Miami.
And the NAACP Image Award goes to Bad Boys for Life.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, Marty Ma. Congratulations.
Hey, Will, Martin, when are we going to do Bad Boys FOUR Life? And I said we. Yes, we. When are we doing it?
Yeah, so what you coming? We're gonna have what you coming call you at the thing. Call you. They're gonna call you at the thing and say hook the whole
they gonna hook it up
down and
Okay, because I can play Dominican. I look just like Maxwell. Congratulations, guys.
We are here at the Essowan bookstore, which in the Ethiopian language, Essowan means water over rocks. To our community, to all who thirst for knowledge, this Black-owned bookstore, one of the largest in the country, means so much more because it's a tangible symbol of the creativity and brilliance of Black authors. And now it's time for the biggest award of the night, Entertainer of the Year. I like it. Once again, here's your nominees. They are D Nice.
Yes, let's go.
Regina King.
Yes.
Trevor Noah.
Yes.
Tyler Perry.
Yes.
And Viola Davis.
Yes.
Woo! And the winner of the NAACP Entertainer of the Year, presented by Ford, is... You do it.
No, you do it.
All right.
I don't want to touch it.
All right, here it is.
D Nice, let's go.
Yes. Thank you to IG and that platform for making all of this possible. And it's been an honor to provide entertainment and inspiration during one of the darkest times we've experienced. Thank you all. Once again, this is D Nice, CQ for life.
That will do it for the 52nd NAACP Image Awards. Congratulations to all of the nominees and the winners. Thank you all at home for watching. Good night.